on every object. So in the map you have the base map and areas of cultural heritage as well as the protected zones. So this project, development of DB of territories with restricted use, was my first project where where I was responsible for project management, and also I did some data quality control tasks. So basically, this database includes such objects as protection zones along the roads, railways, around the cemeteries, around or along water bodies. Also objects of protected areas cadastre or culture heritage register they are also part of this database, and it was started to be created in year, I think, 2002. So only last year it was finished. So basically it covers all the area of Lithuania except urban areas, because in these areas there are a little bit different regulations. So it's more complicated. So we had to collect the data. So we had some subcontractors doing this, and actually we had similar maps as I think so from Nepal, to also analog maps to collect some data to vectorize, and it was quite difficult to scan and to register them because people were using in field these maps, so some of them looked quite bad. And then we had to do, after we had digital database, we prepared digital maps, orthophoto as a basis, and we had to prepare some reports. So actually, while doing all this, we found that since the database, it took like many years to compile the database, so there was a lot of changes in specification of data, also requirements of the users. So we found it useful, and the client was happy also to have some tools, develop tools for update of the data. So usually, like you have source data like a road network, and then you can build a model builder we used in ArcGIS to build models and to automate the way to build buffer according to some requirements along the roads. So we built several of model builders to automate this process, and for more complicated tasks, for example, to build protection zones of water bodies. So it was some sort of ArcGIS extension prepared. And the last project, and I think it's the biggest so far project in not only maybe in Lithuania in GIS field, but also in the Baltic countries. So it's development of national SDI, and it's called Lithuanian Geographic Information Infrastructure, LGII. And I just put some main objectives of it. So to prepare methodology, and also, of course, to develop the whole technical infrastructure, and to prepare data because it was not available so far, and to prepare data, some data, because some geographical data was already there, but some harmonization tasks were needed. So my tasks were here to prepare metadata, and also I dealt with data, geographical data itself. So it's really complex project, and on the client side, so it were like 10 partners, such as Agency of Environmental Protection, Agency like Service of Protected Areas, Vilnius City Municipality, Geology Service, like many different fields. So, and on the contractor side, so there were also 4 partners, our company as a leader in this project. And so each company put their expertise and they developed different systems for this. So yeah, the basic goal was to make spatial data available at like one point, and also to be able to search metadata. So here I also put a link to the GeoPortal, so we can access the data. So far, it is like the technical basis is here, but legal framework is not ready yet, and so you can search metadata, but ordering data, spatial data, is still not there. So it's on the way, and some legal basis is needed to make it available. Yeah, maybe I will just come a little bit back. So just a few remarks. Because we are a member of EU, so we had to, while developing this project, we had to meet requirements of INSPIRE project, and yeah, actually, so because of this experience, we also could participate in developing some parts of INSPIRE together with Contera company, Germany-based. So it was really good to have such experience in this field. Yeah, and conclusions. So my suggestion is like set your ultimate goal, but be flexible, and don't be afraid to try different GIS application fields and different tasks, because this is the way you get experience and you learn. And regarding some suggestion related to all this event, alumni activities. So I think you heard already this suggestion here, and I think all of us will hear many times. So keep in touch with your professors and colleagues, students. And I have to admit, I'm not really so active in this activities, but such events as this conference, so it really encourages to be more active and to write emails and to participate in all these activities. So before I say thank you, I want you, those who are Esri software users, to invite into conference, Esri European Users Conference, which is held in Vilnius this year in Lithuania. So here is the link if you are interested in to have more information. And yeah, welcome and thank you.